People, it is that time for the Season 6 leak video. This is going to be really cool for a lot of people because we're going to go over some possible content for Season 6 and beyond. But these videos do come with a lot of drama. If you don't want to be spoiled about Season 6, stop watching the video, obviously. For the most part, we're only going to be going over leaks that have been updated in the game files in at least the last 3 months. But just a couple of things that we're going to talk about during this video. I don't want to spoil it too much. New map changes, a new map, a new gun, some new updates on the next legend coming to Apex, new abilities in the game, and even more. But people, just know that what I'm going to be talking about during the video, there is no guarantee that it will be coming during Season 6, and there is a decent chance that a few of these things won't even come to the game at all. Also, know that this video would not be possible without Datamine or Shrugtoll on Twitter, so I'll make sure to link his Twitter in the description. But anyways, I think you guys are going to find this stuff really interesting. I'm Alarmix, and let's get into the video. First, I want to get into a leak that may involve a Season 6 map change. So a rocket thruster was found in the game files along with a smaller engine, probably for the rocket. So if this is ever actually put into Apex, what would this be for? My guess is this would somehow involve Harvester. The developers at Respawn have been hinting that the Harvester should play a huge role in Season 6 and seasons beyond. But this rocket thruster and the engine could be for pretty much anything. That is just my complete shot in the dark guess. It seems that we already know about an LTM coming after this season. So I talked about this in one of my Apex news videos. A paintball LTM was leaked in the game files. It seems that we should be getting some sort of paintball LTM coming sometime in the future to Apex. Shrugtoll actually pulled something called a graffiti mod out of the game files, and he was able to figure out what this does. He said, to be specific, the graffiti mod gives plus 15% ammo size, plus 25% reload time, and makes change fire mode switch the paintball colors it fires. He also said it attaches to the Spitfire, and later on the page he says dev comments about Season 6 on it. So I don't know what you guys think about the thought of a paintball LTM. Me personally, I really like the idea, and I think it should be a whole lot of fun. I don't know, it might depend how interesting you think it is based off like if you like paintball, if you don't. But I don't know, the whole concept of a paintball LTM, like I said, it sounds pretty interesting to me. Let's get on to the next leak. So based off how long you've been following my channel for, I've talked about class passives in the past. It turns out that didn't come to Season 5, but since Season 5, the class passives abilities have been updated in the game files. So if we take a look at this piece of data, on top you can see the fortified perk, below that the low profile, and then in the red box, more important stuff, it says recon perk desk scan, and then on the right side you can see that the team will deal more damage to detected enemies. Also on that perk, scanning survey beacons reveals the next circle's location. So that's pretty cool. If they do bring class passives to Season 6 of Apex, we should see the recon characters do more damage to detected enemies and also be able to use Pathfinder survey beacon. But I'm wondering, maybe they will only keep one of these perks, but I'm guessing the recon characters that includes Crypto, Bloodhound, and Pathfinder, I'm assuming that they will get both of these abilities. Below that, the offensive perk, the offensive legends will have 2 special inventory slots for grenades. So the offensive legends, that's a lot of legends in this game, you know, all the legends from Bangalore to Mirage to Wraith, they will have 2 extra inventory slots for grenades. They took away to where you can 2-stack with throwables even a while back now. It's kind of been a minute since you could completely load your inventory with throwables, but maybe the whole grand plan behind taking away 2 throwables per inventory slot was so the offensive legends that have this extra 2 throwable slot, that will make more sense to have in the game, and it will be a lot more useful because throwables in the inventories will be a little bit more scarce. So then below that you can see the defensive perk. This will be for legends, I'm assuming Caustic, Watson, and maybe Gibby. You'll be able to restore shields to revived squad mates. So I think it was said somewhere that it was 50 shield. If you pick someone up, you'll automatically restore 50 of their shield. I'm guessing this will stack with the gold backpack when you revive people. Also the support legends, you'll be able to find extra supplies inside of blue supply bins. It's kind of weird because they kind of already brought this in the game for Lifeline. I believe the only other support legend is Loba. So if they bring in class passives and apply all of these to all of the legends, that means Lifeline will get a slight nerf. Does she really need that? But maybe these class passives won't even play too large of a role in game, but we'll have to see how that works out. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot to mention this, the recon perk where Bloodhound, Crypto, and Pathfinder will all be able to use Pathfinder survey beacon. It turns out the animations for that, for those legends, was actually leaked in the game files since Season 5, so that's why I kind of included this bit about class passives, is because it seems that they're further evolving in the game files. Respawn is actively working on this, so it would make a decent bit of sense if class passives would come sometime in the near future. People, I don't know if you remember this, but after the Season 5 update in a dev stream, it seems like they accidentally leaked an EPG 2 coming to Apex. Alarmix. So the EPG-1, it is from Titanfall. It's an explosive weapon. I'm pretty sure everyone just called it the EPG in Titanfall. The EPG-2 has been in the Apex Legends game files for quite a while now. It kind of seems like Respawn may have abandoned the whole just idea of explosive weapons coming to this game, but then in the Apex dev stream, we got a glimpse of a dummy holding the EPG-2. So most people would be quick to write off that, you know, there's no explosive weapon coming to Apex in the near future. It's been in the game files for quite a while now, but a little over a month ago, Shrugto actually found an updated explosive ammo icon. So it does seem that Respawn is putting at least a little bit of work into this. Now, as far as what I think, I don't think they should add explosive weapons into Apex. I feel like explosive weapons sometimes just get a little bit annoying. They just make you heal quite a bit when it's a big radius of splash damage weapon. I don't know, some people like the idea of an explosive weapon coming to Apex, but I feel like just generally most people don't. I do not believe the EPG will be coming to Season 6. There is a possibility though. It's kind of weird that recently here it was pulled out of the game files, a brand new ammo type, so maybe far and away past Season 6, but we'll have to see how it goes. So people, it's time to talk about the strong possibility of a new map. So in the Season 5 trailer where Loba goes underground and discovers a bunch of Revenant's bodies, when Loba messed up the killing of Revenant's head and it teleported to another place, it actually teleported to a planet called Semethe. So Semethe, that is the homeworld of Octane and Lifeline. So pretty much ever since that trailer, we've been pretty heavily speculating that there's a pretty strong possibility that with Season 6 there could be a new map. You know, it kind of make a little bit of sense given that in Season 3, World's Edge came. So that would make it every 3 seasons a new map would come to Apex. And also now, the Apex Legends developer team, it is quite a bit bigger. So some further evidence, you might know some of this, that goes behind a new map coming to Season 6. We actually got some dialogue between Lifeline and Octane. They were talking about how they want to move back to their homeworld, Semethe. And then Ash, the character that we built during the Broken Ghost quest, she said, I quote, "Welcome to Olympus." Olympus in the Titanfall universe, I believe this is how it goes. Olympus is a city on the planet Semethe. So after all of these references to Semethe, I'd be pretty heavily surprised with Season 6 if we don't get a new map. I think that'd be a little bit crazy. People, I'm so amazingly hyped for a new map. I remember with the Season 3 release date, Apex blew up and also my channel started to get some views. If there's a new map in Season 6, if it's anywhere comparable to World's Edge, I think it's gonna be pretty important that this new map has pretty good colors, because I think that's where Apex makes PUBG a little bit boring, is like on World's Edge, the colors are just so much better. I think that's the only reason that I would ever pick World's Edge over King's Canyon, or the only advantage World's Edge really has over King's Canyon, in my opinion, is the colors. It just looks like it's so updated, but I think it's about time to move on. So now I'd like to talk about the next legend coming to this game. So I think far and away Rampart has the highest chance to be the next legend. The name Nova has been thrown around quite a bit. Apparently Nova has been data mined lately, but I really don't think Nova is going to be the Season 6 legend, but that is possible. So let's get on to Rampart. Something cool Shrugto on Twitter he found, and I'm just going to read off his tweet. I don't think people have noticed in this image that Rampart has banner animations for fixing Lifeline's drone, fixing Octane's legs, friend of a loot bin. So these are just banner animations. I'm pretty sure that Rampart won't be able to fix Lifeline's drone or Octane's legs, even though there is a possibility. But I like to note that we're going to the planet Semethe, and this is where Lifeline and Octane are from, and it just happens that these are the 2 legends that Rampart will be able to fix. But yeah, I think these are just going to be cool banner animations. I want to get onto the abilities, and I'll talk a little bit more about maybe why Rampart has these banner animations. So Rampart's tactical ability is Amped Cover. Build cover with an upper barrier that blocks incoming shots and boosts the damage of outgoing shots. So that sounds pretty cool. That's a little fort you can deploy more as a defensive play on the battlefield. So now I'm going to get to Rampart's passive abilities. He currently has 3 passives in the game files. His first passive is Gunner, boost to light machine gun, mag capacity, and reload rate. Fixer, swapping to melee allows you to repair any friendly structures. Cover fire, firing from cover overcharges your gun damage. So yeah, so far he certainly sounds like some tanky defensive legend. His ultimate is called Emplaced MHG. Place a mounted machine gun that anyone can use. High ammo capacity, long reload time, requires heavy rounds, SFG, heavy ammo. And it turns out this ability used to be called My Friend Maxim, so Emplaced MHG is gonna probably be the name of his ultimate when he comes to the game, but yeah, it could still change. So I'm guessing with Rampart, how it's gonna work is Rampart's backstory, it's gonna be an engineer backstory. You know, that's why you're gonna see him in the banner poses, fixing Octane's legs and repairing Lifeline's drone. But I'm guessing the whole meta with Rampart, it's going to be some extreme defensive legend, such as Caustic, Watson, or Gibby. I can certainly say at this point, Rampart does not seem like a legend you really want to push with, but when you get your fort set up, you know, as Watson, you're going to be kind of unstoppable. Quickly, I want to get onto this leak about some sort of clans coming to Apex. So Shrugtel on Twitter, he just pulled out of the game files code that strongly hints that, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, clans, clubs, they're coming to Apex. So I guess I've never really played a game with the clans/clubs in place, but I guess, you know, it does sound like a pretty interesting way to connect with your friends, and this probably won't be coming in Season 6, but there is a chance of it, so I threw it in this video. So people, I'd like to quickly talk about the Volt SMG. I'm guessing you're a little bit tired about hearing about the Volt SMG. So the developers at Respawn, they have strongly hinted that the Volt SMG, it was ready for the Season 5 update, but because of the loot pool, they ended up to not add the Volt SMG. The developers are saying the loot pool in Apex, it's currently great, you know, the combination of guns, ammo, everything, and the quantity of all of them, it's pretty much perfect. But if they would have added in the Volt SMG, that would have kind of mixed things up and made it not so good. So maybe in Season 6, they'll end up adding a new weapon, give it the EPG-2 or the Volt SMG. I'm guessing the Volt SMG has a much higher chance to actually come to next season, but you know, that's just a complete shot in the dark. Maybe we won't get another weapon again, but I'm guessing people are so sick and tired of not having a new weapon in the game. I'd be pretty surprised if Season 6, if we get skunked again and there's no weapon. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen again. The Volt SMG already has skins in the game. Like, I mean, it's a complete weapon sitting in the game file, so I'm pretty sure they could drop it there tomorrow if they felt like it, but I shouldn't say that because I'm not a developer. Now we're at the end of the video, and I'd just like to add in, at one of the dev streams, there was that UFO that we saw for just a split second. So my guesstimation is on the part of the map where Skulltown literally fell off the map. Much rip F in the chat there. I'm guessing that a UFO should be in the map in that area. At least that's what the photo looks like, if I'm not mistaken. So people, I'm pretty excited for Season 6. If they do indeed bring a new map, a new weapon, a new legend, I don't really see Season 6 failing. I'm kind of concerned about the end of Season 5. I feel like Apex could take a huge hit there. I really hope they handle it better than the end of other seasons. But I think the developers really know what they're doing. I think they take a lot of heat for whatever reason, but so many people keep on playing Apex and continue to play Apex. I'm really excited for the future. The development team is getting bigger, and they're saying that they're even getting better at what they do. The content they've been putting out lately has been really good. It's just, you know, I hope at the end of the season, like I've said, that they start to bring more stuff and they don't let the end of the season die. But yeah, people, I really hope you enjoyed this Apex Legends Season 5 leak video. I'm repeating myself again. I'm sure I said leak and season and stuff so many times, but anyways, people, that'll be about it for me, the Alarmix, and I'll see you guys later.